vertical this time. That's okay. So what we'll do is we'll go this way, flip it in there, tighten it down. Do that. Oh, now it wants to be sideways. I don't know what you want. Oh, we're going to go with that. Now, can't see the angle? Not quite. Drop it down right about there. Right. That's good. I am going to be having a spot of breakfast while we're, tooling up here. Getting everything set and settled. All right. I had to get some more gas yesterday. Hey Bradley, how are we doing today? I'm going to be working on the sword here. I'm going to have some breakfast while the forge comes up to temperature. But last time we got this ricasso kind of refined here, and then we defined where we want the tang to start. So mine is to draw this tang out from this area. Janet Rouse, how are we doing today, Janet? Is to get this, taken down and refined, and maybe we can start working on the crossguard. So how are we all doing today? And Janet Rouse said hi again. All right. www. Hey, greetings from Eggy. How are we doing today? Looks like we're about on temperature. refinement. My dad welds too. He has done one of those. Cool. One of those masks. What masks? Yeah, like this. And those I have up there. See that one there is a weld mask that I never finished. That was just an art piece. That was going to be a template for a that was going to be a template for what you call it. For a cable that I was going to try and master years ago. Never did that. Kind of looks like a lightsaber. Yeah, right? The most common form for this. Yeah. starting to refine that when it gets about a third of the thickness. Where do you live? I live in Northeast PA. I forge weld. I can. It depends on the project I'm working on. And good morning, Chris. Good morning, Alan. How are we doing today? It's got to be a warm day. What am I doing? I am working on a sword. I want to make a, not anything specific, just a general long sword. So right now what I'm doing is making the tang, or the part that goes in the hand. So last time, I got the whole area shrunk down, thickened up, to form the ricasso tang, and I isolated where I want the tang to be. So now, I'm drawing out that tang. And nowadays, it's very intense. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever actually done that. A canvas tint, though, that is probably a little bit easier than those plastic ones. Isolated where I wanted to be. I like his job. Yeah. Don't cuss. You got it, bub. But on my channel, I will do as I please. I'm sorry if that. got 35 of y'all here. That's awesome. I just lit my table on fire. All right, so. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch the orientation of some of these things around here real quick. And we'll figure that out. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. So let's pop this guy over here. That's the first time I've had that happen to me. So we're going to take one of those guys and throw them over here. Grab the pickup tongs for that. If you ever wanted a fried egg, that would be a great day. What's up? I'm back, Aiden. Well, I set my table on fire. Tried a different configuration with my forge bricks here, and apparently my table didn't like it. So we're changing the orientation of things here a little bit. Alright. And that'll protect the table. Sometimes little mistakes and faux pas happen. Now, let's get this girl back running. Turn down the I love your cooking. Did I catch a ball cat? Huh? Not exactly sure what you're talking about, man. Right. Time to get this guy back in 5. Switch over to my other thing. Knife making, hello, big knife making. The more that's fun. A dwarven blacksmith with his natural anvil tap. Yeah, pretty close. I did catch a deer. Well, that's awesome to hear, Andy. And we with you, brother. Rah! Hey, gotta have some fun, right? Alright. Now here's kind of the trickier part. Trying to get this guy done without screwing anything else up. Almost there. Warm day. Getting there. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut off a good chunk of that tang. And I'm not sure if I should do that now, so I have less to worry about heating up, or if I should just leave it on there and just worry about it later. And do I want deer, like some venison, or are you talking about the hide, or are you talking about antlers and bones? Because if you can't tell, I'm very food motivated. Yes, I would love some deer. I would love to eat some deer. So if you bring me some butchered venison, I would love to have it. Much closer. Next, I'm gonna try to refine this area here a little bit better. And yeah, we're probably gonna cut this off like, I don't even want like really like a 9-inch handle. So I don't know if keeping that extra length on there is going to be any benefit right now for the 40. And maybe I could just, you know, make a pendant or something out of the rim. I know what it is. You want a beer? I would love to have a beer, especially if it was Guinness. I'm not much of a hops person myself. Thing is, I don't want this area here any thicker than this area. Otherwise, it's going to be a real pain in the ass to get the guard fit, and I don't want to gap it. Black or brown? I prefer brown. It's Guinness. It's a nice black beer, good stout. Breakfast in a can. It is a hot, sweaty day today. Maybe I need to find a pool afterwards. What do you think? Is today a good day for a pool? I do think I have to cut some of this length off here. Because now it's better to fit inside the forge. Where do I live? I live in Northeast PA. I will not give out my home address to 86 random strangers on the internet. Not yet have a P.O. box set up to accept things. Let's get this cut off, yeah? do y'all think I should make with this roll of remnant? It's somewhere? Or some measuring device? Thought it did. Once upon a time it had something measured over here. Anyways, it's about 3/4 of an inch wide. About a little over 1/4 inch thick. About 2.5 inches long. What are we going to build? What are we going to do with that, guys? It's made out of 1095 steel. Let's get back to this. Well, at least that fits inside there a little bit better. We're going to get that nice and cleaned up. We're going to move on to really refining that ricasso. And we've only been here for half an hour, so I can have the time to get to the tang. Or not the tang, the thingamabob that I was talking about. Quillons. And you know what, as cliche as it might be, I'm really thinking about using some not fence post, picket from a rail. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that would serve us the best. say it's pretty good for now. What do you think? Let's put it back. You know, I'm going to do this guy here a little bit better. Get it a little bit straighter. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. We don't keep dropping things. We're gonna stick with the piles. a little bit better. A little bit straighter. So there's less, material I'm going to have to remove once it comes to straighter. However, I think this section is good, at least for the time. Move on to this guy. There's 109 people here. Where do y'all live? Where do y'all come from? Where are you, what are you watching? Tell me about yourself. It sounds a little bit fun. 110 now. Wow. This is a red letter day if I ever saw one. Now, let's get to the palms. It's not long enough for me to scrap by the end. There you go. Now it's time to move on to really round out this breakfast. I'm not going to round out this breakfast. This breakfast is going to round me. But we're not going to talk about it. Swinging a hammer and swipe, so it's like calorie neutral or something, right? I am squaring this up first, just because square stock is going to be a lot easier for me to work with and measure and everything else. Now, I don't know if we're going to get to doing too much with the quillons, except getting them, basically prepped for the next time I'm here, which will be in 2 weeks. Because I do 1 week in my office, doing like either leatherworking or design and talking head videos, and then the other week I'm here building something on live. Blacksmithing, woodworking, something. So I think what we're going to do with this is get it kind of prepped, so I have a very good idea of like where I want to go with it. But I still haven't decided that yet. Though I do think I want to do a nice big fat upset in the center of it. So I kind of want it to come out straight and then have those upswept wings. And kind of have like a little, I'm not sure if I want to do like a rose head on them, or if I want to sculpt the ends of the quillons. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I want to do like a dragon. I don't know. I don't think I want to do too fantasy this time. But I want to do a nice fat swell in the center, so I can have that like classic longsword little uptick in center of the quilling, because that also gives the blade a little bit more stability, like a little bit more oomph, right where it needs it. Purposes right now, yeah? Are you on an airplane? Does this look like an airplane? No, I'm in a shop on the ground, specifically in my shop. And even more specifically, in the smithy section of my shop. Yeah. How'd you come to that? The noise of the forge? Because she is a bit noisy. I guess people don't understand blowers. Well, right now I'm running my gas forge, because it's a little bit better for mass heating. Like doing the sword and stuff, and doing the mass heating for the chunk I'm preparing for the quillions. However, next time when I'm doing the quillions, like once I have it like roughly formed, I will have to switch over to the coal forge here, just because I have more point control with the coal forge to really work those details one by one and get things to match nice. Yeah, that's kind of a loud. It is loud. I will give you that. This looks way hotter on screen than it actually is. This is just a nice bright orange. figure out how to upset that the way I want. I'm not sure how best really to do that. Material that is smaller than what I have. Not this one. This one. So I don't think I have a set of tongs that's really furthest. Interesting. Well, we shall figure a way. Actually, I do know a way, but I don't have the water for this. If I could beg your indulgence for like 35, maybe 40 seconds so I can go fill up my quench pail, I know what we're going to do. Yeah, give me about 30 seconds. I know what we're going to do. I got this. BRB. All right. Let's see. Piece of plastic floating in there. Leaf. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just use this to mass heat the whole thing. Then I got to dunk each side really quickly to cool those off. Then I should be able to upset the center. Makes sense in my head. Wow, this water stinks. So let's get you guys back here. There's the animal, there's the animal. All right. Let's get this turned back on. I said hi. Hey, how's it going? So we are working on a sword today. We got the ricasso, worked out pretty nice. We got the tang, worked out pretty good. Next, we're working on getting the quilling. And the reason why I'm doing it in this way is so that I can use the actual, tang and ricasso to set that inset into the quilling. So I want to get the quillions at least 50 to 70% done, somewhere in there, depends on how I'm feeling, before I move back to the blade. I still really haven't even decided a style for the quillions yet, but I want it kind of like an English longsword-esque type thing. I don't know. So first, I kind of want to square up these edges. I guess we'll use the pickup tongs for now. Okay, let me square up these ends here a wee bit. And from there, actually, you know what? Let's do it like this. Get that whole lot nice and cool. Isolate what we want to do. So I'm trying to move the whole thing all at once. And he went right through that glove. It's where I had a grinder explode on me and slice into my knuckle. That was fun. It was about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. They x-rayed it, they did flushes and stuff, and said, oh, there's no more particulates in there. Well, there are no more particulates inside of that. Let me ask you this. Why was I digging stuff out of it after it's been healed, like grinder chunks, a year and a half later? I don't know. You don't need the hot cut, which is definitely hot. And no one has told me what they want to see me do with that last little piece. At least not yet. Got a better way to hold this. I'd have to grab some vice grips. Or I could probably just toss it into the vice. Alright, that'll do. And if that's going to be the case, I just toss this guy really far. And Ivana Lauren said hi. Well, hello, Ivana. How are we all doing today? Where are y'all watching from? It is a warm day and it's only going to get warmer. Remember to hydrate. Whiskey doesn't count. Well, there's coffee, but I'm drinking coffee. I need to stay awake and keep from killing somebody else. So like I said, I am trying to get my own place here. Instead of renting this shop, I need a little bit more space, and I want to be able to teach classes on a regular basis. So, so if you want to help me with that goal, I need to raise at least $10,000 to do so. Please go to patreon.com/Knightsmith. Every dollar helps. Alright, we're almost ready here. I gotta clean up that one side, and then we're gonna call it a day. How's that sound? I know this was tricky when I started. It'll probably twist it again when I'm finished. At least on the individual side, but it's much easier to start with something square. That's where we're going to leave it for this week. We got that though. Still have to do this side a little bit, but that's okay. And next week we should be working on the solid fuel, or not next week, but the week after. We should be working on the solid fuel forge. Just because, you know, the gas forge is better at mass heating. Solid fuel is better at just general work. Not general work, but more isolated work. You can control the fire much better. So, that's my week here, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping make this world better, one kerf at a time, and I'll see you all next time. How do I end this? I guess that. No. This always confounds me a little bit. I guess this. Yes. All right, guys. Y'all take care.